Folks, it's the Caribbean Court of Injustice time with Babsy. We had to come and do a full episode for this boy, White Chocolate. White Chocolate, who paved the way for the rest of us black folks to be able to be out here and whine for a living.
System.
Bad mind is a hell of a thing. Disrespect Babsy, that's a hell of a sin. If you gypsy and you got dog to bring, Babsy can tell you one thing. Babsy don't give a ras on what nobody think. Babsy don't beg for nobody drink. So don't mind she mind your fucking business. Take your mouth out of Babsy business.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Babsy here, a Caribbean Court of Injustice video for you today, because I don't know if you've been catching up with all the drama that's been going on this week, but believe me, it took me a while to catch up. So this is why I have to come and do this video today. So this whole drama with White Chocolate, aka White Chocolate 758, aka Christopher Columbus, thank you for discovering whining, has taken a serious turn. And I decided that I had to come and do a video about this that we could put up permanently, because I did a live where I gave my thoughts on it. But after investigation, we have a much bigger problem on our hands, and I would like for all of us to start discussing this like right now. I'm also giving permission for anybody to repost this video, because this is an important message that we must get across to our Caribbean people, because something like this can never happen again. Now, earlier this week, White Chocolate 758, who is a St. Lucian cultural ambassador for the Caribbean for whining, was on a Black Lives Matter panel in the UK, where a discussion came up around what he does for a living. So now he goes on to explain what he does, and he lets the people know on a Black Lives Matter panel, by the way, that he basically is a influencer, Caribbean influencer, that has opened doors and paved the way for people to brand whining. Oh no, he didn't. And when he was asked more and more questions, he kept putting his foot in his mouth more and more. I'm going to link the interview below in its full entirety so you can go and watch it, because I was actually shocked when I started getting tagged to the snippet of this video. Now, when I'm getting tagged to the snippet of this video, I don't know who this white fella is, because I don't actually recognize him in clothes, right? So a lot of people start tagging me and they're like, Babs, you need to talk, say something, come out, speak. And I'm like, but what am I speaking about? Who is this? So then I come to the realization that this is White Chocolate 758, who's a dancer, Caribbean dancer that, you know, comes up in our timelines every now and then. And he's out here claiming that he's helping people brand and pave the way for black dancers. So I'm utterly confused now, right? So on my live, I'm discussing the situation, but I don't have the full details around the situation yet. I'm thinking that White Chocolate 758 is a St. Lucian white boy that goes around whining and does his thing. Oh no. In reading his statement that he put up on his Instagram page, he's talking about, he wants to make his comments clear. He's saying that, he's been paving the way for influencers, because when he approaches Caribbean companies about being an influencer and showing them how, they can win with influencers like him. And he also goes on to say that, there's not a lot of Caribbean influencers out here, not like how they have in the UK and in the United States of America and in Canada. So now I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about, right? Still in my mind thinking that this boy is St. Lucian. So let me break down who he is and why I'm coming back and speaking about this today. So White Chocolate 758 is a nerd boy. And when I say nerd boy, I'm not talking about somebody who's book smart nerd. I'm talking about, when you look at him, he's clearly awkward nerd who is from the UK, born and raised in the UK. He went to St. Lucia to do some kind of job work. I don't know what the job was. Now, while he's in St. Lucia, obviously, he's going to be going to events, partying, and at one event, he ends up jumping up on a stage, busting a wine, hence this White Chocolate 758 character is born. Now, just to give you an understanding, imagine you're a nerd, you left the UK, you probably hold the Guinness Book of World Record for masturbating because you weren't clocking no chicks over in the UK. You come over to St. Lucia now and you bust a wine and people start cheering for you and rolling their bumper up on you. Like, I could imagine how he felt like he's King Tut all of a sudden, because in his mind, he must be like, oh shit, this is how I'm going to get girls? Well, let me keep going on with this character, because we know he's not getting no chicks in the UK. We know that. Look at him. Like, look at him. So now he's in St. Lucia running running around, building up this character, White Chocolate 758, whining on women, doing this thing, and living his best lives because now he's getting girls, which is something he never did before. Now to the rest of the world, all we're seeing is snippets of this guy dancing in St. Lucia, whining and doing stuff on women. Now, it's not odd that you see a white man whine and carry on the way he feels like he's probably the first white man ever to whine. No, white chocolate, sexual chocolate. We know white folks that can whine. Trust me, there's a whole heap of them out here. So why we're all tricked is because we know there are white people from the Caribbean that live in the Caribbean. So to all of us, when we don't hear his voice and we don't hear him talking, we see him whining, St. Lucia flag on hip. We think he's a St. Lucian white dude. We have no clue that he's a culture vulture about to start causing a whole heap of fucking ruckus in our damn culture. So one of the things I got to find out is that he, White Chocolate 758, took designs from a St. Lucian designer who goes by the name of Atava, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Attava. So 8, the number, I'm going to put it down so you can see it. So I don't know if it's Atava, but I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. But basically, she was in a situation with him where he stole her designs and started to sell her designs. And when she started to try to voice her opinion about it, there were some St. Lucian people who tried to silence her for that, to the point where this girl no longer is even a fashion designer. She gave up. What? So when I'm going through getting all these details and I'm like, no, this is not about to happen. No, we gonna talk about this here. Then now I come to find some other information where I find out allegedly that Digicel St. Lucia has been sponsoring him and giving him endorsement money. Wait, what? And what's even worse is that all the videos that we have been seeing of him winding up on bridges and shit in the Caribbean, he's being flown out by mass bands and companies to go and represent Caribbean culture. Are we fucking losing our goddamn minds out here? I am in total distress over this topic right now. I can't even believe that this happened. How do we let a nerd fucking white dude from the UK come and finesse us to the point that we're flying him around the Caribbean to whine? He's stealing fucking designs from a fashion designer and they're siding with him. Digicel allegedly is giving this man money. So now it's clearly obvious why he has this superiority complex, feeling his fucking self, and thinks he's some influencer because he's some white loser nerd from the UK being flown around the Caribbean to come and participate in carnivals and model for mass bands. Of course he feels important. If I'm him, I'm like, well, where the fuck is the Caribbean people that should be doing this? Why am I 2 years into whining flying around the world and making a living off this? This is why this motherfucker feels this way. So he's not even St. Lucian. He's been frauding around, telling people he's born in St. Lucia, raised in St. Lucia, when he's a white nerd from the UK. So now let's talk about what we're going to have to do going forward about this. First thing first, if there's anybody that knows Atava, the fashion designer, please let her know that she needs to design a shirt, and every single one of us, we are going to start promoting that shirt and make sure that she does get a little something under her belt for this. I would like to sue this white boy for thieving her designs and get the money that he collected and put it in her damn pocket. But this is so long ago, I don't even know what legally could happen. Also, what I would like is I am extending an olive branch to the other Caribbean creators, Caribbean bloggers, Caribbean influencers like Empress AK, Know Your Caribbean, individuals that are out here repping for the region and repping for the culture. I've seen you guys, but you know what's weird and awkward for someone to just message someone and be like, hey Empress AK, I see your stuff, I like you, let's be friends. You know what I'm saying? What I would like is for us to all be in a network and closely knit so that when bullshit like this happens, we can disperse the information quickly, effectively, and make sure that everybody knows what the hell is going on out here, because I'm late to this dance. I didn't even know any of this and I'm livid about it. So I would like all of us Caribbean influencers, whether we go in a WhatsApp group, whether we go in a Facebook group, something where we can all be in a circle together. When shit like this goes down, we march out and we deal with it quickly, because like I said, I had no clue that this dude isn't even St. Lucian. Also, I would like to speak to the fact that there are corporations out here giving this guy money. You know, they're alleging that Digicel St. Lucia gave this boy money. If this is the case, this cannot happen again. Digicel St. Lucia, you need to be uplifting your own people, your own local talent, people like Tedison John, Ricky T, Moto. These are the guys that would be doing much better with you helping and endorsing or sponsoring them. Again, it is alleged that Digicel St. Lucia did this, but I want you to know that this shit can't keep going on. We cannot be giving no money to some gold spoon in a mouth white boy from the UK when there are St. Lucian individuals as well as other Caribbean islands that need this money to help them with their craft, their music, their artistry, whatever it is. Please don't let no shit like this happen again. Another issue that I have is that this motherfucker now, and this is where I'm addressing him because this is what really bothers me. So we're Caribbean people, we're loving. We allow other people to come and be a part of our culture to participate. You can come and play mass, dress up in a costume and do your thing. But what should never ever be motherfucking happening out here in these Caribbean streets is a motherfucker in the UK out here pushing over Caribbean fashion designers, causing them to give up, and then on top of that, raping us again. Like, y'all ain't tired of motherfucking taking from the Caribbean? We're trying to build and grow. Why don't you go and rob your own people? Go and rob your own. Why are you coming to the Caribbean to take sponsorship money, fly around? If you really were a Caribbean influencer and you really did give a fuck about the Caribbean, you would be turning down these invites and you would be like, no, I'm pretty sure there's a Caribbean dude out here that's more qualified than me to be out here whining on top of motherfucking bridges. Because when I see this dude on a bridge whining, I'm thinking he flew there himself, because we know that there are people who literally go to every single carnival every single year. We don't know how they do it, but they're there. So when I see him up on a bridge whining, I'm thinking he flew himself there. What the fuck are we doing flying a white dude with one move, with a stiff whine out to Caribbean carnivals to do what? Why didn't we send Phoenix Fitness up there? Like, you want to see the man them that can whine? Why didn't we send Nutty Android up there? Stabby, Spinny, Pumpy. In fact, let's put together Spin Pooch Inc. Let's us donate the money we're donating to White Chocolate to Spin Pooch Inc. and Grass Skirt Crew to do a tour of the Caribbean showing people how to walk up. How about that? Let's bring back Timmy, Sean, Mikey, and them, and let us really highlight our culture. We don't need some stiff back fucking white dude in glasses to highlight our culture for us. I'm highly offended that anybody would dig deep in their pocket and fly this boy anywhere. Even if we believed he was St. Lucian or not, I cannot believe this. There are men that look good, that can whine, that are from the Caribbean. Do not take our money and invest it in these motherfuckers with gold spoon, white privilege ass, First Nation, First World people that don't need it. We got to start getting more serious about our culture. We can let the people participate. The Jews gonna let you buy their kosher meat, right? The Koreans will let us go in their store and buy our own products, but they will never let us set up. We can't go and put a butcher shop in a corner in Brooklyn and start selling kosher? No, we can't do that, can we? We can't even get our own black hair stores to sell hair to ourselves. The Asians will fight us. So what are we doing? Opening the gate for some white dude to come and fucking rape us? No. You can come whine in our carnival, but you're not gonna collect no money off us. We cannot allow this to happen, and we got to get serious about this. And what bothers me even more is when I go through this nerd, listen, I vex, I just really trying to hold it together. When I go through this fucking nerd boy's timeline and I see this cunt, like, on black women backing up on him. He has never taken a picture with a white woman whining on him. Every single picture he has is some black girl backing up their body on him, and I absolutely do not appreciate that. Furthermore, his damn logo is a white chocolate bar with a black woman bent over in front of him. Are you fucking kidding me? Go and put a white woman bent over in front of you. This has slave master vibes to me. This has slave master vibes to me. This white loser coming around whining on black girls. I seen a pic with him with two good-looking Jamaican chicks. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? We have got to protect our culture. Again, anyone can come and play mass. You want to buy the music, you want to jump around, but you should never be profiting off of our own struggles. Many carnivals are to celebrate the end of slavery, the end of being oppressed. How the fuck are you then gonna come into our culture and then see that we're embracing you, and the first thing you think to do is rob, rape, and exploit us? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to look at everybody like they're the enemy, but we have to be paying attention to this shit. I want to put a special lookout for for the St. Lucian people that helped him execute this, because there's no way that he was able to execute going to Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and all these places by himself. Somebody helped him on this. And when I seen him comment and say, oh, well, when, he, presents himself as an influencer to companies and, they don't see the value. They don't see the value because there's real Caribbean influencers out here like Babsy that they can see the value in, that on her Facebook page of over 500,000 people has a reach of 32 million people a week. You think your little stiff waistline is something that people should be investing in? You think it's a talent to climb a pole and walk up? Boy, look, I tell you all, I don't really want to latch into the man today, because I really did not want to make this about him. But I would like all y'all to go up on the Instagram and report every one of them photos for indecency, for the black women cock up on him. They didn't know any better. I'm not making excuses for anybody, but I would like us to stop allowing these people to come and stunt and flex on black women. No. We not doing that. Nextly, I'm gonna walk out on a limb right here by myself. I don't know who's gonna come out on the limb behind me, but let me know if you following me. White Chocolate, I talking to you directly. If your name Joshua, whatever the rascal your name is, you are banned from carnivals. You are absolutely not to be seen nowhere walking up at no Caribbean carnival around the Caribbean, North America. If you want to go and squeeze out in Germany, I might not catch you, but I can tell you this from now. If I see you at Trinidad Carnival, crop over anything, so walking up on anybody, I can hit you with a big rock. I'm telling you that. Ask your St. Lucian friends about Babsy, because I can tell you, you absolutely cannot be a part of what we have going on. We don't want you to be involved in it. And people are going to be like, you can't tell them that and you can't this. Let me make this clear for you. I am 5'11" in real life, right? I wear a size 9 shoe. You understand? All my shoes is Jordans. You hear what I tell you? Pick sense from nonsense. There are some people that will do a lot for a pair of Jordans. Okay? Keep your ass quiet, White Chocolate, over in UK or reading or wherever it is you is. I don't want to see you out here trying to reap financially off of our culture. You have proven that you are not interested in Caribbean culture. None of your posts on Instagram even speak about the Independence Day in St. Lucia. You don't have posted up anything to do with the national dish of St. Lucia, saltfish and fig. You don't have nothing St. Lucian on your page. The only thing that makes us know that you know anything about St. Lucia is that you have a St. Lucian flag on your hip when you're whining on some black girl. You are not interested in Caribbean culture. You are not interested in uplifting Caribbean culture, because if you did, you would have been in the UK trying to make connections to get Caribbean culture on television, on radio, and all different areas where it could be seen and more visible to the rest of the world. You found an opportunity with your Guinness Book of World Record masturbation self, probably. I'm assuming you're probably in the top 10. You didn't get no vagina back in the UK. You found a way to finesse us, and instead of looking at that and saying, you know what, let me help this culture, the first thing you thought to do was rape it. We're not interested in you. I know some people are like, you can't tell the man he can't this. I can hit the man with a big rock any which part I wrestle see him at any one of our carnivals. In addition to that, if there's any organization that continues to invest money in this culture vulture, if I can get this network of Caribbean influencers in place in time, we will boycott you and we will not ease off your ass. Any one of you Caribbean companies get up and give this boy $1, we're going to fight you. We're going to take our money away from you. And I don't think during COVID, you guys want to start losing more money. We will not support any organization supporting these culture vultures. This man does not give a shit about Caribbean culture. He has not taught anybody anything about St. Lucia. All he's taught is that a loser nerd white boy with a waistline can come and whine on black women, and that is not the message we want to be seen or sent at an international level. Again, I understand from a tourism standpoint that we do need individuals coming to our countries to celebrate our carnivals, crop overs, masses. We have no problem with that. But when you want to start walking around and talking about you've opened doors and this and that, there are white dudes that have been way better than you way before you. Jonathan from Grass Skirt Crew, White Wine, he actually has a song as well. There are people out here that have been doing this. So the nerve of you at a Black Lives Matter roundtable, thank you for that group, by the way, because you helped expose his ass. Because like I said, when I heard him talking, I didn't know who he was, because I'm thinking this boy's St. Lucian the whole time. This needed to happen. This needed to happen to wake all of us up and for us to stop entertaining these people and their fuckery. A 1-2 wine with us is cool, but you kicking down fashion designers, stealing their designs, taking endorsement money, and then being flown around? No, we're not doing that. Every other culture defends theirs, and we're going to start start defending ours. So we cannot allow this. If you are a person that's in the Caribbean and you see some non-national that can whine, just give them the Guinness that they want and go along about your business. But don't start making calls and trying to get this person in a position where they could be traveling around the world and seen as an influencer. There are real influencers that need these types of positions. I'm not interested in it because some people be like, you might be mad because he's getting... If anybody come and say I'm mad because he getting money, I can curse you. I can tell you that I'm not in the mood for this. I would like to apologize to Atava, on behalf of the entire Caribbean region. We are sorry for what transpired with you with some St. Lucian people. This absolutely cannot happen ever again. We cannot beat down our own creatives at the hands of some vulture. No, 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 no. So that's my take on it, right? We got to band together. Caribbean influencers, Caribbean creators, let's link up. Let's be in a network and let's make sure shit like this don't happen again. The Jews do it, the Koreans do it, the Vietnamese do it, the Chinese do it. So we got to start doing it. That's the only way we gonna start seeing wins out here. And like I said, white chocolate, take the 758 off your name. You're not St. Lucian. Stop misrepresenting who the fuck you is. Let the people know you was a nerd boy that used to jerk off in the UK and you went to St. Lucia and bust a wine and the people embrace you. Let the people like Freezy, Split in the Middles and them get these endorsement checks and help them with their career to push St. Lucian culture forward. People like Moto carry the flag for St. Lucia. You understand? These are the people that should be supported. Tedison John, all of them. You understand? Those are the people that need to get the recognition. Not no stupid nerd boy from the UK. So there you have it, folks. Make sure you guys keep me abreast on these kind of topics going forward. I would like a lot of you to keep on me. You know, I'm really, really busy and I have a lot of things going on. I don't be on social media. Once you reach a certain size with your following, you get a lot of hate as well and toxicity. And I try to avoid it. So I'm really not abreast on a lot of the topics that are going on social media, which is why I'm going to need a lot of you guys to make sure you send me this stuff because I don't get to see this stuff anymore because I'm really not on social media. So there you have it, peoples. Babsy gonna be back. I got some other topics to address. So yeah, white chocolate, keep your rascal from wrong we ting. You hear what I tell you? Cause I don't know if you want the big rock from Babsy in your back. I would rather catch coronavirus if I were you. Pay attention to what you're doing going forward because you got a lot of people right now out here mad with you. Watch your fucking self. Babsy out later.